Hello everyone! Welcome to Reclamation! Reclaim the world! This is episode 25 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java. And in this episode, we're going to be making diamonds with Theurgy. We're also going to be making amethyst and lapis and nether quartz. So, in the last episode, I was feeling kind of sick, and I'm really sorry. I'm not better yet, but I'm feeling just a tiny bit better, so yeah. I've been fiddling with this, trying to get this all to work right, but I don't think we can automate. I don't think we have the tools to automate this yet. Um, so I figured out that these can be toggled with redstone signal. So that's something, right? This cannot be toggled with redstone signal that I've figured out. I also figured out that the output comes out at the bottom. So that's a little bit helpful. But mostly the problem is, I mean, we can get the ingredients into it and we can take the ingredient or the product out. But the problem is it opening and closing it, basically. So I'm not sure how we're going to do that. Anyway, some of this stuff is like extremely slow. For instance, the up process for making the precious gems is super time consuming. So this is how many precious gems we have so far. I mean, it seems like it's a lot, but it really isn't. And it takes a really long time to do it. So I need to get some more of it started, in fact. So I'm getting a stack of these. So one stack of 64 rare gems only makes 16. And I'm going to need some more of this alchemical gold. The alchemical gold is not that hard to make, so that's nice. But, and I'm going to have to get this filled back up. So the problem with this thing is you can't close it with a pipe in it. I don't know. And it doesn't seem to want to put the fluid in. It doesn't seem to want to put the fluid in on the sides. So, yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do with this is you're going to want to make a few arrays, right? These are the actual gem making arrays, right? You only need 3, right? You need the Reformation target pedestal, the Reformation source pedestal, and the Reformation result pedestal for the actual gem arrays, okay? And of course, I've got my gems in here. There's the diamonds, there's amethyst, there's the lapis, and there's the quartz, okay? This is our creation array. So we have one rare gem right here, and we're wanting to duplicate it, okay? So I have these rare metals, right? Actually, you know what? Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. So the beginning, you take a stack of gold ingots and you come over here and you insert them into the sal ammoniotic decon, just like that. And it's going to put them into here. and it's going to decomp them down into these. Okay? So you grab a stack of these guys out. So once you have these guys, you're going to want to decomp those guys down into what they're made out of, right? And how you do that is you put them in a fermentation vat with water, and you put some sugar like that, and then you have to close the vat, and it'll do its thing. Okay? So what's this going to do is it's going to give us rare minerals or metals. See that? So 1 alchemical niter, rare metals. Okay. So the rare metals to duplicate a rare gem requires 2 rare metals. All right. So we have a rare gem right here. And you're like, well, how do you get a rare gem? Well, it's just easy. You're just going to take a... you're going to take an amethyst and you're going to decomp it. So let's do that real quick so you can see how to do that. So you take 1 amethyst shard and you come over here to... well, let's do this one because it's done, right? These guys are done. So we just need to put him in there. Oh, right. It has to be sulfur. Sorry. Okay, hold up. So take him out, put this in, and then you can just add that back in there. He'll make 1 amethyst sulfur. Yeah, you can't do it to the raw. It has to be sulfur form. Okay? So you put the sulfur in here with 1 sugar. Close it. And he's going to turn into 1 rare gem. I promise he's going to. So there. We got our 1 rare gem. And you're going to stick it on your construction array. Not these guys. These guys are for your gems, okay? This is for duplication. So you're going to put him on the target pedestal right here. Oh, and you're probably like, how come you have multiples of these? Well, I'm going to show you. Check this out. So to make this guy, you see how it shows 4 of these dudes, right? And then if you're using the rare metals, it shows 2. Well, if you look right down here, it says it requires 2 pedestals to make this. Okay? Whereas this one requires 4 pedestals. You see? It doesn't look like it goes over 4 pedestals, so you only need the 4. Okay, so... there. Alright, so we have our rare gem right here. And if you look, rare gems in the Reclamation array can make amethyst, can make prismarine, can make flux, can make also rare metals. So it goes back and forth like that. But the only gem it can make is amethyst. Okay? So we're going to stick him back on there. Okay, so we need a whole bunch of those, right? For what we're fixing to do. So you take your rare metal that we got from the gold, and we're going to stick them in 2 of the Reclamation source pedestals, okay? And you'll get this like zingy thing going around like that. Now, earlier in previous episodes, we showed how to do this, how to set up the sulfuric flux emitter. So if you don't remember how to do that, I will show you real quick. So let me grab this guy. So before you put him on there, you're going to sneak and you're going to click and you're going to click and you're going to click, 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 and click. Okay. And then you're going to come over here and put him on there. And that basically assigns him to power this array. Okay. So each one of these would be an array. This array, that's an array, that's an array. And they're all configured. They all have power. We just haven't started using them yet. So what this is going to do is it's going to take the metal from our gold and it's going to turn it into rare gems. Isn't that awesome? Which is exactly what we need to do. Right? I mean, it is kind of a conversion, right? So it takes 2 stacks of gold to make 1 stack of amethyst, basically. Okay. So it would take 2 stacks of gold to make 1 stack of rare gems, and then to make 16 precious gems, it's going to require 64 rare gems. So to make diamonds, you would take, let's see, 8 stacks of gold, I think. I don't math very well, so creativity is my strong point. I'm not very good at math. Numbers just, I'm not good with them. But I think that's the conversion on that. So the thing is when you're converting it, it takes a really long time. It's about a minute per conversion. So that's a lot. It is a lot. So you can do the math on that. So it's going to take right around an hour to do 60. So that'll let you know how long I've been doing this. I've been doing this for a while. So it does take quite a long time, but it's worth it, right? All right, so what about if you want, because we know we could take the precious and we can make straight diamonds from here, okay? But how do you make the other stuff? Well, we know the amethyst is the rare gem, so that's how we make the amethyst. So how do we make lapis? So you could say recipe for this and see what it's going to take. So it takes common gems to make lapis. So you could do a recipe for common gems. And if you notice, this is backwards compatible. And it doesn't even use purified gold. So you can stick 1 alchemical niter, rare gems, into here with Sal, and it will make 4 common gems. Isn't that cool? So we're actually getting more for what we're doing, right? So that's really awesome. So that's for lapis. And this also uses common gems. So we have our nether quartz and our lapis. So we're going to get 4 to 1 with the rare gems. But of course, diamonds are harder, right? And all of that is done in the digestion vat, you know, tearing them up or tearing them down. So But anyway, let's go ahead and do some of this. I don't have the common gems made yet, but we will get to that. So let's take some of these precious gems. Well, 64 of them. And let's make some diamonds, shall we? So it should start doing its thing. It's going to make us 64 diamonds. Look at that. We've already got one. There's two. Isn't that cool? So I did have to make a second diamond, right? I did have to make a second diamond, but out there on the blood altar, but that's okay. That's all good. I messed up with the first diamond. I put it in the wrong machine. So, but it's okay. We got it all now. And it's all doing exactly what it's supposed to. And we're going to have a stack of 64 diamonds here before long, which is really great. And I've already reconstituted some amethyst, as you can see. So that's really awesome. We still have 15 in there. It keeps... See how what I'm talking about? It's just... These pipes are just... These pipes are just awful. They're just awful. They just don't. They don't work worth anything. It's so frustrating. Honestly, cannot wait for mechanism. There. It'll finish making the amethyst now. But anyway. So I already started making some amethyst. But we're going to have to drop down the rarity, right? If we're going to make... if we're going to make the lapis and the nether quartz. So we got 16 rare gems now from the 2 stacks of... Oh, these are gems also. These are metals, so... Got a little extra. Rare metals. Go ahead and top these off real quick. There. I also made some more food. Those cabbage rolls are really, really nice. So I made some more. I have this guy stopped because our sal had gotten kind of low. Like I said, this doesn't function properly because the piping. So I'm going to have to... I can set it up, but I'll have to wait until I get mechanism going. I just really don't want to put individual lines on. It's too much of a PETA. So this is doing... But it took a while. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in these rare gems, right? And we're going to take the gold out because we don't need the gold in there. So this should downgrade our gems to common. Just like that. Now the downgrading takes time too. I'm not sure what the timer is. I don't know if it's the same as making the precious, but might be. It still hasn't done it yet. But we should be able to get like quite a few out of the stack of 64. Should give us 4 stacks of 64. Yeah, there it goes. So it's giving us 4 at a time. That's pretty stellar. And we'll be able to so 1 stack of rare gems is going to give us 4 stacks of lapis and 4 stacks of nether quartz, which is pretty good. That is pretty good. So this is done. So we have our 64 diamonds right here. So let's go ahead and top off the minerals real quick. Just go ahead and stick that in there, because I wanted to do the whole thing. And that's our mercury, which is full. And we're going to do this. Our diamonds. So this will give us a stack of 64 diamonds, which we need for getting Botania really going. We need Botania going. We're doing all of this because we need Botania going. Yes, we do. If we can get that that armor made, that would be swick. We've got a couple of them. We'll split it. So we'll put 6 on this and 6 on this, and that's going to produce us our 6 lapis. And ideally you're going to want to probably set up multiple vats since it's so slow, you know. This anymore. That was so I could make the crystals. I was for a while using the crystals to bloister our mercury gen, but I don't need to now because it's going fast enough. So I mean, technically I could move this vat over there. I only have the 2 vats. I only have 2. So fill that one up. And then go ahead and pop it. And we'll put our 64 into that one too. And get it started. And get that one started. And it should be good. And we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. Put this back. Because there's other stuff I want to do today. I haven't. This is not everything that we're going to be doing today. Grab this out. So we got some lapis and we got our nether quartz. But anyway, as you can see, the more vats you have, the better, because it takes a long time to do it. salt. It's mercury. I gotta put some of this salt. Getting low on salt. So anyway, we have our 64 diamonds, we have our amethyst, and we have our nether quartz. So I say that's pretty good, right? And we can make lapis, although lapis in the blood altar wasn't that bad to make, so I don't mind doing that, because it actually made quite a lot. So but anyway, that's how you do it. Like I said, I can't figure out how to automate the vats. So you kind of are going to be stuck doing this manually, unfortunately. But that's okay. We got the downstairs automated, so our resources are going. That's really good. And as soon as we get osmium and all that, well, that's going to be awesome. So I want to show you guys something. So on this, if you look down here, let me find it. So this is the next tier, right? That's what we've got, nether quartz and all that, and osmium, and don't we won't have to do all this brouhaha. So here's the osmium seeds. Okay, it's going to require us digging into R's and stuff, but yeah, we're going to need copious amounts of that lapis for sure. But what I want to show you guys real quick is this. Now if you click on this, if you go to the metallurgic infuser, you can turn source gems directly into these with the metallurgic infuser. Metallurgic infuser requires 1 osmium, 4 iron, and 2 redstone. And of course we have to have a way to power it, so we're going to need a heat generator. Oh, heat generator, where are you? Here we go. So we're going to need a heat generator, or 5, for just to get some power going, so we can do some stuff, and then we can, so because we're going to surround it with lava, right? And we're also going to need cords, so we're going to need some of these basic universal cables, which is going to require steel, and steel is made on the energetic infuser. Or it's supposed to be. There's the smelter. I'm not seeing it. So you removed it. Steel dust. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we got to get steel dust on the metallurgic infuser. So that's just coal with enriched iron, and enriched iron is just coal and iron. So easy peasy. We'll be rolling in this stuff before you know it. Alrighty. And then once we get some of that going, then maybe we'll do some windmills or something. I don't know. We'll see. I honestly would rather just go the extra mile and get the gas burning generator going. Because that's like tons of power. But anywho, best to just leave these and come back to them, you know. But for right now, we're going to be doing something else. We're going to be doing something downstairs, and it's going to require us to have a bucket of lava. We need a bucket of lava, And we need a bucket of water. Because we are going to be setting up Obsidian. Yes, we are. I need a sink. Okay. Okie dokies. So let's go ahead and go on downstairs. We're going to be setting up the lava obsidian gen in here. I think. I have the drill downstairs actually, so let's go down there. Oh, by the way, I've given up on this whole teleport nonsense with the signs. I'm not going to try to do anything with it anymore. This is a lot faster than the windy staircase, so I'm all good. I am all good with it. So we need some drills. I thought I had made some extra ones, but I'm not seeing them. So I guess we're just gonna have to make some. We just need one drill. One drill to rule them all. One drill. Some of those. That. And that's it, right? Right. Oh, I need casing. Oh, I already had a casing. Alright, well. So there's our drill. And I'm gonna need... all my create stuff is like spread out between here and the gardening level. So I need well, let's just use frames. We'll just make some frames. You know? Yeah. We'll just make some frames. Yeah, the signs don't work. It says too short a path, so whatever. I just give up on it. I'm just not gonna mess with it. I'm not even gonna bother. I actually thought about ripping the mod out because I was so mad at it and just putting in something that actually works. Like teleporters or something. Alright. Okie dokies. These won't burn, so that's good. So we're gonna put it on this level. And I think I'm gonna put it like right about here. Maybe? Yes? Like right here, maybe? So... Obsidian. We'll just use this as a start point. Actually, I don't need that part right there. I actually don't. No, don't do that. there. And this guy's got to go up like that. And like that. And like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll have to make the corner a solid block like that. And then like that. And then this is going to be our drill. Like so. And we can put one on the bottom, maybe. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. That. We don't need this part. And I can drill that out like that. Go ahead. Put a chute. Right there. Go ahead and finish doing this. I mean, it takes up a little bit of real estate. I curved it so it wouldn't be as bad, right? That. Looks good. Now we got to worry about lava gen, dude. We've got to have lava gen for this to work. So we need dripstone. So that will make us the raw dripstone blocks, but we want the pointed dripstone. There we go. So we need stone essence and water essence. So let's run over here and make up some dripstone. So we're going to need a farm of lava. So get some stone and some water. That, and then that. 16 should be more than enough right this very second. We can always make more, right? We can always make more. So I think our dripstone farm, we're going to run it somewhere. somewhere. You know what? I didn't take this apart from our demonstration yesterday. Oops. Probably should have, huh? Now, the reason why I didn't walk you guys through yesterday the gluing process is because you guys should already know how to do that, because we did the coal farm downstairs. It was basically the same premise. You just got to glue it all together. So that's why I didn't walk you through it, because I didn't feel like there was a need to. Alright, so I need some iron. Grab some iron from here. It is going to take copious amounts of iron, because you got to make the cauldrons. Also, we have to ascertain if fluid pipes can connect to this stuff. We will be using create fluid pipes because, well, they're better. So I think we're going to have the, because we could put another row of auto crafters right here off of these cogs along right here. So I think what we're going to do is set up the lava gen like this. I just don't want to burn our plants, right? Don't do that. That would be bad. We need 2 more. Boink, boink, boink. Two more. Boink, boink, boink. Like that. Super. Like that. So we'll have to go down and get some create pipes. And of course we'll need a pump too. So. Yes sirree. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20, so we'll have to explore these. We have a little bit too much. And we're also going to have to get some more lava. I don't have a whole lot of lava, so. But we might be able to work this out. We need 20 buckets of lava. I don't know if we have 20 buckets of lava. Let's go find out. Do we have 20 buckets of lava? We do. Yeah. We love that we have 20 buckets of lava. Yes, we do. So I gotta figure out how to do this. It was C? No. N. Bucket mode on. Well, that was not ideal. Hmm. Well. I mean, that might work. We might be able to get around to put all the lava in. I want to start in the center and then work out. That way we don't miss any. Right? So we'll start in the center. That's too far away. Alright, we'll do it the hard way. 1 bucket. 2 buckets. 3 buckets. 4 buckets. 5 buckets. 6 buckets. Not easy. Not easy at all to do this. Okay, I need you. Oops. Oh, fiddlesticks. Thank you. Okay, we're going to put him down. So I know that there's not any in these two. And right there. And we're making progress. Okay. So put him down right there. And right there. And we're missing a spot right there. Let's go back around over here and see if we can target him. Think we did it. Alright, super. Now we just gotta pick these up and put down the drippy stones, and we'll have lava gen, and we're gonna have to get a tank and the pipes and everything set up. Now this particular lava gen is only going to be for making obsidian. Okay. So we need some more dripstone. So let's go make that real quick. So I need this and this. Thank you. I mean, we'll have some leftover. It's okay. A little leftover never hurt anybody, right? There we go. And we're dripping. And we already got lava. That's super. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to refill our tank because we use it for stuff. So we will refill our tanky poo. Stick this in here. And stick that in there. And that. We don't really need that. Put that in there. Yeah, we can't use these pipes. They just suck too bad. Let's go get some create pipes. And we're gonna need to make the expensive create motor, unfortunately, which sucks. The pump one. But that's okay. It's all good. So let's go ahead and go back to the create tab. To create. Oh, how much pipes do I got? I have a few. And we're gonna need more fluid tanks because we don't have enough. Which is copper plates. So we might actually have to make more copper plates. I have a bunch upstairs, so I do actually have a bunch upstairs. So let's see here. We're gonna have it's 160 buckets. That's not bad. We can do that. That should be sufficient, honestly, for our needs. 160 buckets. It's not too bad. We can always make another tank. Alright. So, we don't need 2 of these. Leave them here. And we're gonna need those. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need... Dude, that is hella expensive. We used to have an extracting unit. Okay. So we need a mechanical engine. We'll have to make that upstairs. I don't have camite down here, do I? No. So let's just get everything that we're going to need. So we're going to need 2 cogs. And we're going to need 4 of these. I already have like a whole bunch of like gears and things like that upstairs, so I don't need to take that stuff with me. So let's go. All right. All the way up, because we gotta make that machine engine thing. So we're gonna need 2 camite bricks. And we're gonna need, what was it? 4 iron plates, 2 fluid pipes, and a fluid extractor. Okie dokies. And that's what we needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and consider our little tanky poo. We'll put our little tanky poo like right here. Just the right height. Very good. Very good, very good. So I'm going to need to put the lava right there. Ugh, we're going to need 2 of those. That sucks. Yeah, we're going to need 2 of them. It is what it is. That's okay. We'll go up and make it here in a second after we get all the pipes laid down. So there's a rule that you can't go over 15. You can't go over 15. So what we will do two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I want to go back. I want to go up 1. Once we get underneath, I want to go up 1. Like that. Can't quite reach it. So we're going to stick him right there. Twizzle him around. Don't be annoying. I don't know if it'll pick it up all up. We'll see. We shall see. It might. Isn't that just cool? We just like duplicated our lava. Very cool. Okay. So that's not gonna work. not going to work. But this will work. So I got to get some power over here. I don't know if it'll pull all of that. We'll see. I'll have to test it. So we're gonna need that, probably some of these, and some of those. We're just gonna run this guy down here. To right about there. And stick this on there. And stick this on there. And we got lavas. So we won't know if it can't pull all of it for a little while. We'll just let it do its thing for now. Just gotta wait and see. It might be able to pull all of it. I might have to put another one right here. But we shall see. So this is going to fill up with lava, and that's exactly what we needed. So now we have to jerry-rig a way for it to insert lava. To like right here. Okay. So like that. Just like that. We put it in the floor. So we're gonna need another engine. Let's sprint back upstairs and make one. Oh. Shoot. Andesite alloy. Do I have any down here? Or sorry, up here? Not seeing any. Would be a no. I mean, it's not that far. It's a lot better than it was. That winding staircase thing was annoying. Okay. There's our pump. Oh wait, you know what? Let's see if I have any extras in here. Do I? No. Okay. Well, maybe I have some in the garden room. Those storage drawers. I made up a whole bunch of them, so they're floating around somewhere. I leave them all over the dang place, the mats and stuff, because I've been doing so many different things. So, we might have some. Or not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I was like, I know I made some, dude. I knew I did. Alright, so we're going to stick him right there, and he will be our storage drawer extraordinaire. So, let's stick this mechanical pump, like, right here, I suppose. Like that. Nice straightaway. Put this right there. I guess we should probably make it party because reasons and all that. I miss my digging claws from Deceased Craft. Okay. Connect him up like that. And I want him to be transparent so I can see all the good fun stuff going on. And so he's going to deposit his lava right there. And I think maybe I should have gone one more on this. I think it needs to go one more. So we're going to go ahead and put this guy right there, and then we're going to hook this guy up. That's our drill. So, guess we'll bring in power from right about here, maybe? Right about here. Right there. Right about there. Like that. And we'll put that right there. Like that. Now our drill's going. So this should go all the way around. Ah, it's still touching. I want you to touch. No touchies. No touchies. So one more. Let's go ahead and get this set up right here. And then we will put it right there. And he's going to go all the way down like that. And we'll have a vertical gearbox right there. Make them go the right way. That's always helpful. Okay, let's see if this is going the way I want it to. So it should. Ah. That's perfect. I think. We're going to do one bucket test. The bucket test. No, not the bow. Not the bow that I don't really have arrows to use. Yeah, look at that. Crop it. And why are we not breaking? Why are we not breaking the obsidian? Oh, it is. It's just taking a while. There it goes. Pop goes the weasel. Alright. I'll lock him. You have been locked in place, sir. And now we've got obsidian gen. We just gotta kick this off real quick. So put our vertical gearbox right there and connect this up like that. Oh, right, not vertical. Not vertical, not vertical. Do it regular. Well, that gearbox is toast. So it'll take it a little while to mine them, but yeah, it's okay because it's going to take a while for it to generate, right? Looks like it is picking them all up, so we have obsidian now. Is that not awesome? That is awesome. So this will enable us to make an enchantment table and stuff like that. So that's great. Is it gonna suck it? Come on, do it. Do it. Yeah. Alright, so this is all working. And look, I built it on camera. I like building things on camera. I just, you know, you just never know what's like, you know, gonna go wrong or whatever. It can make the videos last a really long time. It took me like 6 hours to build this right here. If I would have done it on camera, it would just been not good. It's easier just to walk you through how I did it, you know, because I've done it and it works. So I like noodling things, so I tend to take my time. But anyway, so that's going, and I think that's going to be just about it for this episode. We did a lot. I showed you guys how to make diamonds. We made a stack of 64 diamonds. I showed you how to make the other gems. I showed you how to down tier the gems, and I showed you how to set up lava gen, make dripstone, and set up this contraption for making obsidian. And look, we've already got 7 obsidian. We're just gonna let it sit here and do. So yeah, I think that's gonna be just about it. Let's take care of this Enderman because he's going to cause a problem. I should probably have a little place over here to do it because I've been running all the way over there and that's silly. So let's come here, buddy. Endermen are like a bane, dude. Come on, man. I lost my shield at some point. I have no idea where it went. Ow. Yep. Okay. Now we can end the episode. Now we can. Alright guys, I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you guys did too. And wow, we did a lot, right? I gotta redo that. Alright guys, so I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you guys did too. And we did a lot. So now y'all know how to make diamonds and everything. I'm sorry I couldn't figure out how to automate it, you know. But maybe we'll have better luck once we get into mechanism. We'll see. But if you do all the stuff that I showed you, you'll not only have diamonds, but, you know, you'll have all the other gems too. And you'll have obsidian, which is awesome. So, in the next episode, we're going to take our hard-earned resources and we're going to get some stuff done. We're going to make an enchantment room, and we're going to go on down into the Botania room, and we're going to start really doing some stuff. It's that time. So in between episodes, I want you to get probably 30 stacks. I need you to get 30 stacks of lapis. Not blocks, just lapis. I need you to get at least 30 stacks of lapis because we're going to need it for ours and Botania both. Get some nether quartz. I don't think we're going to need like a whole bunch of it, but just, you know, get some up. And you should probably get a few stacks of diamonds so that we have that. And maybe a couple of stacks of amethyst. I don't think we're going to need a whole bunch of it, but probably should try to aim for a few at least. I think the lapis is still easier to make on the blood altar. With our new food, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I figured out that the tranquility altar should probably go underneath the blood altar after noodling some with it and logistically trying to figure out how to place it. I think it would be best served if we put it underneath the blood altar, but we might not even need to do it, so we'll see. Right now I want to focus on getting gear, getting enchanted up, and so that we can go adventuring. And once we have that done, well, so we're going to be going over here and doing this stuff now that we have access to the mats. We get all this stuff made up, and then we'll bounce over here and get mechanism started. So I really want to get mechanism started so that we can have access to the higher tiers of mystical agriculture. Yeah, it's a lot. We got a lot to do, but we've made a lot of progress. I know it hasn't been following the quests, you know, every episode because like you have to do the back end stuff so that this other stuff is easier, right? So now we have resources, and we know how to make the gems, which is awesome. So now we can really focus and hone in on this other stuff, like making terra steel and getting this orchard going. Get this orchard going, and we'll have tons of resources that way too. So it might actually be easier than what we're doing right now. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But we definitely have to get all this going we're going to have to open our portal to Alfheim and get into ours. Ours is going to require tons and tons and tons of lapis, so that's why I told you to make so much of it, okay? If you make more than that, that's awesome too, you know, because we're going to need a lot of it. But anyway, make sure you do your homework, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. You guys take care, alright? Toodles!